Hey, how you doing? I hope it's good. And if it's not, I hope it gets better. So if you're looking at my beautiful face right now, thank you. If you're old, thank you. If you're new, thank you. If you liked the video, thank you. And if you subscribed, yeah, welcome to the family. Get the blunt if you have age in the time. All right, so I wanted to react to some Whistling Diesel, but he ain't got nothing new out right now. And I think the video we done. I'd have to go like 3 years back to find a video that we haven't seen. So I looked up channels like Whistling Diesel, and we got HeavyDSparks. So can my homemade aircraft carrier hold my Black Hawk? I hope it can, cause that sounds expensive. All of this for 4.11 million. 679,000 3 months ago. Yeah, he got that. He'll be alright. He could get another one if he mess it up or something. Let's get to this.
Lake Powell, one of the largest man-made reservoirs in the U.S.
Okay.
It's a favorite spot for boaters, campers, and adventure seekers like us. Aircraft aren't allowed to land anywhere on or near the shoreline since it's a national park. But here's where it gets fun. Landing on a boat, well, that's perfectly legal. So we decided to get creative and build a custom barge specifically designed to land my Black Hawk helicopter. Spacious enough to safely accommodate the Black Hawk and sturdy enough to handle the lake's ever-changing and highly unpredictable conditions.
It's crazy just when you could just do stuff, you know? Like you just wake up and just do stuff. Like what we doing today? I don't know, man. Let's go do some stuff. Like, and then this is where you're at. I'm like, bruh. One day, man. One day.
These right here are some of the biggest pontoon logs I've ever seen in my life. We had them custom built specifically for this project. You can go pretty much lake, ocean, anywhere, which is why we had these 56-foot long pontoon logs.
That's crazy.
Designed specifically for a 20-foot wide, 56-foot long barge. This is gonna be one badass machine. And then we're gonna take it down to Lake Powell, land a helicopter on it and test it out.
I gotta mute this music.
Do you have a puzzle at home that maybe is missing a few pieces, but doesn't really matter?
Oh.
Because Hans wants to do it.
Oh.
He'll put it together for you and then probably send it back. He may not send it back. He might keep it, but
this fits there.
Perfect.
AVD always comes to find me with the more randoms idea, the more craziest idea. Literally, he comes and put it on the table. Item, we need to build this. On this case, for example, I got a text during nighttime. It was like 9 o'clock on the nighttime, and he just texted me, hey, we need to build a 20 by 56 feet platform for my Black Hawk. My answer is always, when do you need it? I never say no, I never say.
Hey, that's a good guy right there. You do a good job, man. You do a good job. I hope you get paid. I hope you get paid heavily, because you do a good job. We like stuff like that. Why? Why do you need it? Man, you fired. Because why are you asking them questions? I need it. Just, can you please, are you capable? Can we do that? How much? What would we need to do this? Okay. That's what we want. You know what I mean? Because stuff got to get done, you know?
Say excuses for anything. I'm not a no guy. I'm never going to say no. We have to find our limits.
Whoa. You got to have a limit. You got to have a limit, because you gotta have a limit.
That it's not as hard as it looks. It's just big.
Ooh,
it's crazy that.
Look at these welds. This one's nice. Actually, they both kind of nice. TIG welding, some wide beads.
In an effort to try to keep my guys on track, I'm gonna go get them something to cool down because this is unbearable. I want to know right now. I want you to drop it in the comments.
Is that a Porsche? You driving a Porsche? Okay then. I see you.
Or are you a winter person? Are you a warm weather person? Or would you rather a cold? So right now, using the Upside app.
The y'all can scan this code. I ain't no hater. Y'all, you know, if y'all want to see that.
Channel.
Okay, now we gotta turn these subtitles off because that's gonna be distracting. Ding, 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 ding.
Seats for the backside of it. I mean, we want them to be low profile so they weren't like just catching a ton of air, because they had 4 different sections that would open up to have cubbies underneath, especially on the one section that had 3 opening up all right next to each other, and yet they were on angles, keeping it where there's clearancing. And then of course having to have the cushions on them. You know, we had it all together, thought it was good. As soon as we threw the cushions on the top, it adds an extra 3 or 4 inches that you have to allow clearance for when it's opening and closing.
Watch your head.
I don't know how much motor this boat's going to need because it's going to be really light
my
when it's
Jesus.
unloaded and really heavy when
Yeah. Boy, what that is? Is that one of them Yamahas? What this is? This look like, man, you could go, man, cut through. Man, look at this, man. This is, I want to hear it.
it's fully loaded with the Blackhawk. Now, granted, we don't expect
I want to hear it.
to do full speed while it's fully loaded. In fact, I don't really want to, simply just because thought of going 30 miles an hour on the water with a Blackhawk on a boat.
Yeah. Just chain it down.
Until I understand how stable this boat really is going to be. Basically, we're
chain it
starting with
down.
these Mercury
Make hook
225
points.
engines. That's going to give us a good baseline. There's
Mercury
not very many barges
225.
out there with
Hold on.
motors, with twin motors like this. Like most helicopter landing barges that I've seen just have one single. Starting with these 225s, we're going to have a total of 450 horsepower plus.
Ooh. On water. Wait, hold on. You know, because sometimes when the boat get.
We're going to be able to get a tune on them. So
I don't get on boats. I'm scared of waters, like open bodies of waters, because you can't put no boat in the pool. So I don't really, unless it's a cruise. I get on the cruise, but I don't like little boats. Miss me with that.
beach motor to 300.
This
We'll have
size
about
boats?
600 horsepower
No.
total. And we're going to put some big Mercury props on them that are designed for racing and for like high torque engines. Hopefully those props will give us what we need. The target speed is a minimum of 20 miles an hour, hoping to get closer to 25, 30 under full throttle, which I think we'll be able to do. But if
See,
we
it's the
don't,
only thing that like kind of suck about this
then
channel
we'll at
is
least know where to start.
they be
These work,
putting
and
music
we'll leave them on
over
here, and we
when
know
they
that this is.
be putting music over when they talking. So I don't know if this music is if I could use this music or not. So then I just be stuck to waiting for the copyright to see, you know what I mean, and be like, oh well, can't use it. Like
Done. We've got some of the decking on. I don't think Chris slept it all last night.
I did.
It's coming along quite nicely.
Good at flooring.
it's hot, especially look at them, and they grinded them down nice and
I got 2 bits, yeah.
Really?
2.
Here?
Yeah, just 2 bags.
No way.
Yeah, now it's better.
You gotta take it easy, amigo.
Don't have a name for it yet. It's really frustrating. People keep asking me like, hey, what are you going to call it? And I'm just drawing a blank. And the reason for that is because it's not a shortage of ideas.
No.
It's I have too many
Yeah,
ideas, and I love this project too much to just settle on any old name. You got a name yet?
No, I've come up with a couple, but I'm settled with any of them.
Kind of stuck on Bill the Barge. That's all I got so far. We've got today and tomorrow to get this thing done. I would say we're at about 80% completion right now, so we got a lot of work to do over the next 2 days. Unfortunately, after that, we have to break it all apart into pieces and haul it down in chunks because it's just too damn big to haul down like this. The part I'm most excited about right now is this flooring right here. The thing about bed liner or any kind of painted surface that sits out in the desert sun all day long, it's not comfortable to walk on. The Gator Step absorbs the heat, it's a lighter color, and it's comfortable on your feet. So surrounding the hot tub and surrounding the lounge area with the flooring, and then we're gonna be putting a bunch of Gator Step accents and like cup holders all over the seat frames. Once we get the deck laid out for some of the lighting, we're gonna spray this with all armadillo liner. We're doing 3 colors. Base color is tan.
man, it's kind of funny. You walk in there, be like, hey man, who the boss, man? The only person holding the cup. Just find him.
And then we've got a blue.
Everybody else holding something else
and a couple
working.
Of, red accent colors
You know
for
what I
the
mean?
helicopter pad.
This is gray on my design, but it's gonna be actually tan. That's why I want the seats tan. Made in United States by the Mexican.
Listen, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or the guy that brings reality into this situation, but I'm going to be that guy right now. It is the 25th of July. Jake's team gets in the 27th at like 5 o'clock. It's a 7-hour drive down there. You'd think we're on the tear down process right now because we're so far behind, but no, we're on the build process still. Lights need to finish to be mounted, deck needs to be painted, bumpers need to be installed, hot tub needs to be installed, speakers need to be installed, seats need to be made. There's so much left to do. There's a week's worth of work here still. Will the ROM pull through? Yeah, definitely. But until then, I'll just go ahead and keep giving myself heart murmurs. Oh, nice. Do you have speakers for this, Dave? Not yet. We need to figure that out. Show me to just see if What Sounds has something here local.
Yeah, if anybody has them.
Baja.
Just so we're clear, when I got the guest list from Sparks, it was like 15 people. And he's like, we're keeping it mellow. Just so we're clear, I'm at 50 people. Start at 15, now we're 5-0. Maybe he just typed it wrong. Maybe he said, hey, there's gonna be 51 people. And it keeps growing the longer we sit here. I hope everyone's willing to sleep on the ground, out in the sand. Or on a deck with the helicopter.
Like literally, you have no idea all the stuff that I've been dealing with to put this together. Just make it happen.
Making it happen. Ooh. They got a thing that go up and down? That's lit.
Anyway, we are prepped and we are ready to spray the armadillo. The wrap is on. You got the perfect SMCO Marine logo right there with the cool jagged rock mountain look all the way around on both pontoons. The seating is in. They're wiring everything up underneath. Gator step is starting to go in. It's already up on the driver's console. The plastic goes right across the line. Everything in the back is gator step. Everything in the front is going to be armadillo liner. Everybody's here wants to try and get everything done. Some people are starting to step on each other's toes. We're going to spray the armadillo as fast as we can so we get the welders back in to finish up the liquid lumens and get the back deck figured out. Figure it out. Struggling. Anyway, glad you tuned in for this update.
He husking it. Oh, husky.
Figure it out. Struggling. Anyway, glad you tuned in for this update.
We only had about
look like
3
he
weeks
get a
from
couple
start to
bears on him.
finish
He'll
to get
knock
this
you,
barge
man.
built from scratch.
Play with
We
him.
made really good progress, but as we were nearing the date that we were supposed to be leaving for Lake Powell, we started encountering all sorts of unexpected delays. The barge was supposed to be leaving today, Saturday, and I was going to fly the Blackhawk down. Diesel Dave and the guys were going to drive the barge down, and we were going to unload it tonight and begin the assembly first thing tomorrow morning. Unfortunately, the boat's not ready to go yet, and the last thing we want to do is rush it out of the shop and have there be issues with it when we get down to Powell. So I've made the decision to let the barge stay at the shop and have the guys continue working through the rest of the day to finish up whatever little odds and ends are left, and then they'll load it up tomorrow morning, drive all day, and arrive at Lake Powell tomorrow night. However, I have to take off in the helicopter right now because I still have to go down there and get the houseboat set up, get all the food, pick up Jake Paul and his buddies, pick up Whistling Diesel.
Wait, but where he gonna land the helicopter? I thought he said that.
So all of our buddies that are coming to join us, we got a lot of stuff that's got to happen all at the same time, which means I have to do something I'm very uncomfortable with, and that's leave the project unfinished and just hope that everything goes well and then get loaded up and down to the lake tomorrow. A little bit of roll of the dice here, but it's our only
You gotta have faith in your team, man. You gotta have faith in your team.
option, and we got to get down there. So we're gonna load up the Blackhawk, start flying, and cross our fingers that everything goes smooth at the shop and that Dave shows up tomorrow.
Lake Powell or bust. No sleep till last thing. Only like 15 hours late.
I mean, we had it felt like no time to do like the biggest build ever.
We had dinner at the shop. I think I was living on energy drinks.
That whole timeline of that span of that week, time almost it was just like, don't look at the time. You don't want to know the time.
We were tired. We were putting lots of hours.
Through the day, through the night, not eating, not sleeping.
Probably drove easily 3,000 miles. We're just doing what we love, and at the end of the day, this is why we're here.
It's all about the adventure. We have the right people working with us. We all work together. We all work as a team, and we love.
Did he say the white people?
We're just doing what we love, and at the end of the day, this is why we're here.
It's all about the adventure. We have the right people working.
He said right. We have the right people.
With us, we all work together. We all work as a team, and we love what we do, and it's just flows natural.
Bing, 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 bing. Part 2 coming soon. What? Man. Man. Nobody got time for that, bro. Hey, man, hold on. Man, it was 3 months ago. It should be done. Hold up. We'll figure something out. Nobody got time. Is it part 2? All right, there it is. I was gonna react to something else, but hey, we gonna do this because I'm not. That's unacceptable, right? So I might not talk as much, so the video's not that long. But let's do part 1 and 2 in this. You know what I mean? Because that's dumb. You know.
A 57-foot long barge that we just built, loaded with my Black Hawk helicopter through the channel at Lake Powell. And this is one of the coolest things I've ever done and might ever do.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Are you ready?
It's a cool watch. I got this muted. So, how you doing today? I hope it's good. I hope it's amazing. Wait, I was about to say, y'all, you ain't even showed us y'all disassembling nothing, man. I struggled with that sentence just now. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. It's gonna be a lot of muted. This is the reason I don't be able to watch like videos like this, because I have to mute it. You know, like with Whistling Diesel, he don't usually play music in the background while he's talking, but he does, and I don't be knowing if I'm able to have that in the video.
Things that I do to really take care of my body and make sure that I'm feeling,
You got a needle in your arm? Ooh.
the best I possibly can. There's the easy way, and then there's the hard way.
No, I don't
and
see
today,
that.
I'm going the hard.
Okay. We're friends. We're all family. So I could tell y'all, I'm terrified of 2 things. Y'all already know one of them. That's underwater. Like big, like pools. I could take pools, but bodies of water under it, no. And needles. If you come at me with a needle, I'm gonna punch you. Like even doctors, I have to give them. I got to give them time. I tell them, listen. When I sit down in this chair, you got 30 seconds of manliness. I'm gonna muster up 30 seconds. You need to get it done. Okay? You need to get it done. Because after that 30 seconds, you're gonna have to bring somebody in here to help you get me to sit. Okay? 30 seconds. Sit down. I'm shaking. Okay. They touch me. As soon as they touch me, ooh, I'm sorry. Hold on, reset. Here we go. It's bad, man.
So we're getting the boat unloaded. We're here at Antelope Point. I want to give a huge shout out real quick to Antelope Point and also to Zach Smoot and Pal Heads. Without them, we would have been trying to set this up somewhere else. It would have been a nightmare. So they really pulled through, closed off a nice section of their lot for us. We got a couple of machines here. Basically gonna pull everything off and assemble it right here in the road. Put the tow truck wheels, the little dolly wheels underneath the back, and then just walk it down to the ramp. So we probably got about a solid 4 or 5 hours of assembly time here on the short side. I'm hoping it doesn't take much longer than that, but. We're pulling these top pieces off while we're waiting for our lifting slings to get here. Trying to go nice and slow and be as easy and kind as we can.
Makes sense.
The crew's been working for days, so they'll be here a little late because they had to get breakfast.
I thought he was Burt Chrysler for a second.
Time in who knows how.
Like a younger, non-alcoholic Burt Chrysler. Maybe. Do you see that? Can you see it?
So they'll be here a little late because they had to get breakfast and actually get some sleep for the first time in who knows how long.
I'm sorry.
This is down. I'm so freaking excited. This has been a long time coming, and the fact that my guys got it down here so quickly and so perfectly, I don't think I've ever been more proud of my crew. Like, I'm really, really grateful to have guys that actually care to do the job the right way and do it better than anybody else. I got a damn good crew.
I got this music muted. Because there's music playing and then I gotta mute it. Oh. He said that's the craziest thing he's ever seen in his life. It's gonna be lit up like a Christmas tree. Look at all of the lights and everything. I'm super impressed. Like worlds, every expectation ever.
Is nothing like it on Lake Powell.
Do I look moist? I'm trying to get the whole solid color because it was like a lighter red earlier, and I wanted red, dark red. I'm not too bad yet.
So how's it going right now?
Oh, this went fantastically well. About 3 hours from start to this point. We have pontoons out. We have all the decking on.
Everybody got on boots.
Fastening it down as we speak, running finishing wires. And it's like, with this team, we can do anything. Name something that we can't do.
I can't.
I didn't think you could. The last 2 days of taking this boat apart and putting it on the trailer was some of the best nights. All-nighters, laughing with the boys, having a good time. We were deliriously tired. We worked until the sun came up, drove straight down here, got here last night, slept for a couple hours, and now we already have it back together. It's like, this is the dream team. The dream team.
So right now I'm doing the wiring for heater pump. I have to wire these to our inverters that are going to be run by 1600 amps of lithium power.
Irán, abrimos arriba y los jalamos desde arriba con un strap. Big milestone right here. This is the last big piece. It's gonna be the trickiest part because you can't get the telehandler all the way under it.
Okay. That's cool. This is dope. How they made it so that they could disassemble it too. It's really cool.
Stop what you're doing right now. Think of the most epic song you can think of after you're building basically a battleship and marching it into the water for its first voyage. It's maiden voyage. Maiden, Iron Maiden. I could go for some Iron Maiden. What do you think? Put in the comments below.
You asleep, amigo? Huh?
What happened?
Yeah, you can send them.
You ready to float? You ready to take
Oh,
it?
no.
You ready to drive?
You're gonna float, so you're gonna sink. Put some floaties on this guy. Get some little donut floaties around your arms.
I need it.
Okay, 10-minute countdown. Plan is clean up as much as we can. Button down the hatches as fast as we can. We got the bumpers on, we got the decking on, they're putting on the gator step. I think guys are just ready to jump in the water at this point, so really just clean up as much as we can, tow it down to the fuel station, fill it up, get on the water. Those are sound effects.
Yeah, it was good. Like that.
We're almost there. We are so close. It is currently about 6 o'clock Arizona time, 7 o'clock Utah time, which is literally, we're camping in a 7 o'clock time zone. We're working in a 6 o'clock time zone. So we're headed, as soon as we get a couple more wires tied up here, we're gonna go put it in the water, make sure it floats, get it started, everything. Pretty much ready to rock and roll. These guys are kicking ass. It's so incredible seeing my guys and everybody. Guys, I mean, Zach over here. Zach's a freaking workaholic. I got a lot of respect for people with work ethic. The group that you're seeing here right now has incredible work ethic. Like, they don't have to be told what to do. They just find something to do and they do it. So super grateful for that. I don't want to let that go unnoticed. We're close, guys. We're gonna get this thing in the water, and it's been a long time coming. I'm really excited for this.
My goodness.
We decided to take a little break after we got the barge moving. My guys have been working for like 10 days straight, like 18 hours a day. So took a little breather, let it cool down a little bit. We're finishing up just the lights, making sure we wanted to test all the lights out of the water first to make sure everything was good. They're putting the last light in, and we're gonna walk it over to the fuel island and get some fuel. Antelope Point's so rad for helping us out. Like, this is such a big deal, and they're staying late and helping us. So big shout out to Antelope Point Marina. Everybody here is ready for this barge to be swimming.
Gotta mute it, cause of copyright. I don't wanna get a strike.
Slow and steady, not taking any chances right now. We've already had way too many setbacks.
This is crazy. They couldn't find another. Oh. Okay then. Where did they move the wheels to the front?
We are at the water. The front of the boat is just barely touching the water, and now we got to pick up the back and push it in. I'm regretting this method. I wanted to do something different. Next time we're gonna have actually like axles for it or a trailer to launch it. This is a trial run. There's gonna be definitely all sorts of errors, especially with the little bit of time that we had. All things considered, we're doing all right. We're on the water, we're floating,
They got
the
a tugboat.
barge is in the lake. This is a huge moment for all of us. We're still basically resting the rear of the boat on the boat ramp while we finish up some last minute touches, getting the motors, make sure they're all good to go. And then once those are in, we're gonna push off and we're gonna take it for its maiden voyage. I've never done a maiden voyage on an actual like boat before, like the first time, first one out. So I'm pretty excited about that. The water is literally just glowing with this liquid lumens lighting. This stuff is unreal, and we're not even all the way in yet. Once we get in, this thing's gonna glow like crazy.
I'd be so scared. I would be somewhere sitting down grabbing something, just holding on to something stable. Let me just hold.
She's smooth,
you know,
and it has got fantastic handling, just like we were hoping. Putting these engines this far apart creates a massive lever arm. When you put one engine forward and one back, it'll just spin this thing on a freaking dime. So now the real test is to see what kind of speed we can get. I'm really hoping for at least 20.
Ooh, look at that tiny boat. It's a cool looking boat. Still wouldn't get on it, but it's a cool looking boat.
We did it, boys. Nice. Yeah.
It looks so cool, but so terrifying at the same time. Tuesday.
Are the winners of the Lake Powell experience. Woo!
I've actually really enjoyed meeting these guys. They're cool guys. And so if you're not as cool as them, don't get entered. All right, well, helicopter time.
It's time to land the Black Hawk on the barge. Been quite the process. As you've seen, we're finally there. We're ready to rock and roll. We're gonna put this big girl on that boat and just look at it forever because it's gonna look really cool.
It is gonna look real cool, but I still be extremely terrified. Ooh, 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 ooh. Good job. Good job. Ooh. Ooh.
Flawless.
Should
Actually, not flawless. It's a little bit to the side, but we'll take it. I was gonna pick up and scoot over another foot to get it like perfectly centered, but I didn't want to, press our luck. All things considered, it's not bad. And now we have a Black Hawk on a barge, and it looks freaking sick.
The tail flap on your ramp came up halfway through, so maybe a design where that locks into place.
That was awesome!
I mean, I'm just, the dream came true.
Shouldn't it tear enough?
You can't tell.
It's a Wizard Grand Prize.
That was a little chaotic, but it worked out really well. The lines that we had weren't ideal.
Are you supposed to come up with something cooler than this now? Are you gonna be able to?
I guess we can try to catch a space shuttle like
I wonder
Elon
if it's
does.
fishing
He's
is
already done
worse.
that. I
Probably,
don't know.
right?
The only thing that would be cooler would be if we had enough power to now go
I don't see nobody with no
water ski
fishing
behind us
rods.
with the Black Hawk on. The boat still has a ton of power. Like I'm half throttle right now, and it's just freaking pushing. We're doing, let's see, 12 miles an hour, which is faster than the top speed of the other barge, completely empty.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
This is so dope. Ooh. I'd have been on the deck like, yeah, I got it. Good job. I would have been the guy tightening stuff down. I'd be like, ah, y'all go ahead. I got this. Y'all got it.
Floating better now with the Hawk on it and us motoring than when we were motoring with it empty. I thought maybe it'd be a little top heavy and listy, and the thing's rock solid. Heavy hit it out of the park on this one.
Made in the USA by a bunch of Mexicans.
My team. That's it.
Dave, what's his special sauce?
Iram's special sauce? I have no idea. This man is straight from heaven. For the longest time, we struggled so hard to find a good shop manager, somebody that could actually, keep the guys motivated, keep them on task, but also be super talented and super smart and be able to do literally whatever I ask. And the thing I love about Iram is he knows what I want without me really being able to explain it to him. Because a lot of times I don't even know what I want, but I tell him kind of how I want something to work. And then I come in and look at the computer and he's got this drawing up on SolidWorks and he's just a wizard. So this is his first boat he's ever built. He just was like, I got it, I'll figure it out, and just figured it out. Bien hecho, amigo. Mi compa Iram. I want to show you one of my favorite features on this boat, but I'm gonna leave it to the greatest hype man to ever walk this earth.
All right, let me paint the picture for you, my friends. There you are, out at the lake. You want to impress your friends. So what do? You show up on your nearly 60-foot by 20-foot barge, letting your feet caress the armadillo bed liner and the gator step that is cushioning you, making you feel so good, and powered by none other than 2 Mercury motors that have been turned up to 330 horses, my friend. Then here you are at the console, or the helm, if you will. If you're a pirate like I am, you have your 12-inch Garmin. You have your Mercury controls, and your helmet makes you feel like a man because you are driving the biggest, the baddest barge on the planet. And look at all the custom work by Sparks Motors. You have this beautiful overhang. I think it's a pretty hot day. What if you're back here, and you turn on the misters for all your friends that are sitting on the seats, listening to beautiful tunes on the wet sound speakers because they have just spent a day out on the Pavati.
What's that?
Is that cool? I thought it'd be cool. The lights came on right when I said Pavati. And Baja design lights to light up the night. And I also have on each corner a laser beam. Big battery, has battery. That's modeled the Husky 2. It has 400 amp hours each battery. We got 4 of them. We got 2 inverters to power the hot tub. Listen, if I haven't convinced you by now that you should be on my party barge, then you obviously don't like fun. And I don't want to hang out with you.
His eyes are super red, and that may or may not confirm my suspicions. Because I was suspecting some stuff. I was suspecting some stuff. He took them glasses off and confirmed my suspicions. Nope. Cheers, brother. And if you understand that, cheers to you too.
And to keep the party going, there's not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 150-gallon fuel tanks. My personal favorite feature, landing craft ramp, also doubles as a jump ramp. You're cruising down the lake with your friends, you're drinking your Mountain Dew, you're listening to some Led Zeppelin, going as fast as you can, boom! Up and over your Black Hawk and down into the water on the other side. Now, I don't recommend trying that at home unless you are me and Heavy D.
We can put anything on here as long as it's not taller than 4 feet or so, because the helicopter blades, the roof is designed to fold down for that very reason. So before even posting this video, we're getting hit up by people that want them. So there's a lot of changes and stuff that we can make, be customized, and to any size. You can put multiple different pontoons on here, and then we're on the next one. We're going to use the bottom of the storage, or the bottom of the pontoon for storage.
Nice.
Thought maybe today would be like just kind of like tidy up, get ready to go home. Waking up, coming over here and seeing it again, I'm just as excited again. We're probably gonna do 2 takeoffs and landings practice just with nobody on.
Okay then.
Now, obviously the main purpose of these videos and this trip was to build, reveal, and use our Black Hawk helicopter barge. We had plans to create 3, 4, 5 separate videos from our beach series, but with the delays that we experienced, we weren't able to, and we're gonna do it again where we have more time to set up and get enough accommodations to be able to invite all of our good friends. We needed some serious help from different people, sponsors, and companies. First up, we have Roma Marine. Roma Marine is a company that builds traction. They're hard. Batteries. We hooked up a trickle charger from the alternators of each engine that are constantly feeding the batteries. But in addition to that, we also have deck-mounted solar panels that will keep these batteries topped off, charged, and maintained year-round, regardless of whether it's being used or not. We have a spot for a generator where it can sit and be plugged in and be used kind of in a worst-case scenario. Antelope Point Marina came in so clutch for us. Essentially, they offer some love. I know some of you may watch the video.
Are you still thanks?
We're able to join us on this adventure.
Okay.
I'm willing.
This is good videos. I enjoyed this. It's a good substitute for whistling. Whistling, if you're out there, you're looking at this across your phone screen face. Drop some videos, man. Please. I want to react, and I want to watch. You know, I don't watch without reacting, but I don't react without watching either. Wait. Drop some videos, man. Don't think about what I just said. It's complicated. Well, if you're still watching the video at this point, I greatly appreciate it. If you have a video suggestion that you want to see me react to, please put that in the comments below. We'll add it to the list. And join the Discord. We are Driver Stat is the name of our Discord. Link in the description. We're almost at 1K too. So if you're looking at this and you're not subscribed, you've got this far. You know, you might as well go ahead and subscribe, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Bartholomew would like it. Right? So, yeah. Thank you. Well, all right.